Everyone, I'm Dennis Cometti. Good to be back in Melbourne. Sweltering weather for this match is really going to sap the players' energy. Rotations, I guess, will be the key. And welcome to my co-commentator and Richmond goal-kicking legend, Matthew Richardson.
Hi Dennis, an absolute pleasure to join you.
The Magpies set to take on Richmond. A big roar. The Tigers enter the arena. Banners ready for the players. Umpire tosses the coin. The Magpies winning the toss. The opening siren is moments away and you can... And away we go, the opening bounce. Hit by Grundy, gains possession. Kicked by Treloar. The mark is taken by Ellis. Sends the Sharon on its way. Pendlebury with the mark. Here's a mighty kick of the footy. A solid mark from Hoskin Elliott. Kicks. Gathers the ball. Edwards picks it up. No, that's just giving the ball away. Cochin picks it up. He takes control of the loose ball. Nice hands. DeGarry taking aim. 35 metres out. A pretty safe bet from this position. It's in the air. DeGarry kicks out first goal of the game.
DeGoey, he's the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon.
Good tap from Grundy. He has the ball. Treloar is able to squeeze a kick through the pack.
Phillips is a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often. The loose ball is collected. He boots it. Nankervis didn't waste the opportunity. He's got the footy now. Adams didn't waste the opportunity.
Picked up by Hoskin Elliott. Floston gathers it. Gathered by Treloar. He brings it out of the pack. Marks. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. DeGarry lets fly with a shot at goal. DeGarry with the goal. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Grundy got the hit out. Side bottom is able to grab it on the half volley. Gets boot to high. Hooley had no chance, but at least he made an attempt. Short handball from Basbury. Intercepted. I think he just wants attention. The loose ball picked up by Cox. That play was as high-tech as a campfire. Bumps the pigskin. I guess it was worth a go. Batted down nicely by Kocher. Slams it on the boot. Elliott controls. Sneaks the ball away in time. Picture-perfect drop punt. Morgan picks up the bouncing ball, gets his first possession of the match. The Magpies beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 13-0. I would have expected him to nail that.
Broad has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays. He marks the ball. Loston with the kick. It's a mark. Martin boots it.
Gathered by Roughhead. Jams it on the boot now. He spent that one before he had it. Adams delivers a nice bump for Kocher. The ball has gone over the boundary line on the full. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. 20 metres from home. Bolton calling on all his skills here. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Grundy is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Nankervis. His mistake costs him a possession. Batted down nicely by Kocher. I think he just wants attention. Wins the hard ball.
The Magpies are having shots for goal on the run rather than looking to hit targets inside 50. And why shouldn't they when they have so many quality kicks in the team? He kicks the ball. Barco gathers it. He slams that on the boot. And the ball goes out of bounds.
Guided down nicely by Grundy. Martin taps it. The spilled ball is collected. Kicked by Brown. Controlled by Asbury, finding the running player. His first touch of the footy. It's been intercepted by the opposition. It's gone through for a magnificent behind. I would have expected him to nail that.
Broad. He's a pretty decent kick of the footy, but you can always be better. Asbury puts his boot on it. He claims the ball. Puts boot to ball. Ellis gets cleaned up. He hand passes it. Hoskin Elliott with his head down. He marks the ball.
He kicks it. If seeing is believing, then that guy could be one of the all-time great illusionists. McGarry knocking through his third of the match. There's the siren for the end of the quarter. The scores at the Magpies 20 to Richmond 6.
The Magpies came out with all guns blazing at the start and are rewarded with a lead at quarter time. One has to question the number of petrol tickets they've got.
And we go for quarter number 2.
Never give up, never give in. And when the upper hand is yours, you may have the ability to win with the dignity that you absorbed the loss.
The players have decided to take advantage. Perhaps he was trying to audition for the ballet. Side bottom drives it inside the 50. DeGoey drops the mark. Guided by Broad. Floston sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Guided by Floston. With the ball now. Gives it to the running man. Gathered by Kocher. Guided down nicely by Kocher. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. DeGoey just manages to sink it.
The Magpies could just playing kick to kick out there and have barely had to climb a loose ball in the forward line.
Good bounce. Grundy really gets onto this one. Guided down nicely by Castagna. Cox grabs that one. Boots it. Broad looking to make them pay for that turnover. Cochin taps it. Nankervis just got cleaned up and sent back to Neverland. Handball finds Castagna. Rewald takes an uncontested mark. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Chalk up a goal for the Tigers. The first goal for Rewald. The Tigers just dropped more than 2 goals behind. Hits the running man. Chips it down towards half forward. He sneaks away for an uncontested mark.
The Tigers haven't taken many marks inside their 50. They need to be more aggressive and create some room, or they'll find themselves far too behind on the scoreboard. Martin slams the ball to his boot.
Out on the full, Richmond free kick. Kicks it. Side bottom puts the ball in the hands of fate. Prestia just squeezes the kick out. Cochin decisively. Treloar picks it up. With no time to spare, he gets the ball away. Stabs the ball. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. Minus the peg.
Castagna has so much potential, he could just be anything. Maynard just hoping for the best. He taps the ball. He gets a fist to it. Rewalt taps the ball. Rioli takes a shot straight into the post.
Disappointing kick there. Plays onto himself. Roughhead throws the ball. Free kick. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger. So they tell him 20 minutes from home. Richmond trailing by less than 2 goals. They're still in this. Here's the bounce. Tapped by Chol. Houck is able to grab it on the half volley. Cox with the mark.
Cox wears his heart on his sleeve and he just bleeds for this footy club. Bloston slams the ball to his boot. Short with the spoil. Treloar forcing the ball to come out. Howe with great hands. He kicks the ball.
Adams slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible. Shoots off the handball. Edwards with the interception. Puts boot to ball. Strong mark. Ellis pumping it long. Chol with the mark. Boots it. The ball mopped up, bumps the pigskin. Scharenberg looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one.
Scharenberg just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. Grundy kicks the ball. Loston marks it. He kicks the ball. The siren will blow any time now. Chol gets onto the ball. Pendlebury mops up the ball. Chol has given away a free kick.
Ground control to Major Tom. The siren sounds, and that's the end of the second term. The score's the Magpies 26 to the Tigers 19.
The Magpies are playing well, but even if they are on the right track, they'll get run over if they just...
There's the siren to start the second half.
The difference between the impossible and the possible lies in a person's determination.
The spiralling torpedo from Grundy. The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket. The umpires with a good throw. Grundy guides it with the ball now. It's like giving a bazooka to Mr. Bean. Adams kicks it out of bounds on the full. Elliott getting into position for the kick. 50 metres out. Elliott with a kick and goal. He gathers the loose ball. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
Yes, he's had it again, Dennis. He just seems to be everywhere tonight.
Closton with the tap. The Magpies with the advantage as they lead the Tigers 32 to 19. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Grundy knocks it down the field. He controls the bouncing ball. Pendlebury slams it on the boot. Elliott got under it. He steadies now in front of goal. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. 45 metres out. The Magpies out 14. He'll be disappointed with that effort.
Well, fortune favours the brave. It's time Richmond stopped playing safe with their possession and took the game on. Broad takes a contested mark. He slams that on the boot. Grimes with a strong mark. Puts boot to ball. Kept his composure then.
Kicks. Cleanly picked up. Edwards bumped off the ball. Handballs out into space. Jams it on the boot. He takes an uncontested mark. Ellis boots it. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Strong mark by Closton.
Loston is really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster. Edwards marks the ball. He kicks the ball. Hoskin Elliott running in about to kick. He steadies now in front of goal. Hoskin Elliott with the shot. The ball's travelling. Got the distance and the accuracy.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The bounce. Grundy guides it. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Closton taps it. Clean tap by Nankervis. Treloar has his head down now. He runs for home. Goal to the Magpies. Grundy getting his first, and they stretch out their lead.
The Magpies were just playing kick to kick out there, and it barely had to crumb a loose ball in the forward line.
A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Marked by Cox. Richard, what are his chances from here?
He's a fair way out, Dennis. It'll test him.
A long way out. He's rammed that one into the woodwork. The Magpies in front. It's not the score he was looking for. Guided down nicely by Closton. Guided down nicely by Grundy. Tapped by Hooley. A favourable bounce. He's got the football now. He's really a ball magnet. Closton gets the ball. Nankervis with the tap. Lambert gets the tap. Howe kicks it. The mark missed by Gotcha. Adams was clearly holding the ball there. Jams it on the boot now. Takes it well.
When you look at the set shots at goal, there just aren't enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to mark. But Richmond forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot. Richmond get the goal. Richmond play.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Grundy got a fist on it. Has it now. Thomas feeds it wide. Perfect timing from Maynard. Jams it on the boot. Takes that one strongly.
Barco is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. Phillips gets the ball. Dishes it off to the running player. Chol can't get the man with the ball. Grundy plays it off to the man on the run. His run-up looks promising. Magnificent kick of the footy. The Magpies have the edge over the Tigers in this match.
The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. And there's the bounce. Chol didn't even get close to that tap. Thomas with the kick. Asprey has it. Here's a mighty kick of the footy. Ellis gets the mark without contest. A good third quarter. What do you think, Richo?
The Magpies will be looking to close out this match ruthlessly and get a healthy percentage boost in the process.
That was a high... Here we go for the last quarter.
You're never a loser until you quit trying.
Grundy with the tap. Ellis sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Martin with his head down, running for home. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Slips the handball to Crisp. Castagna tackles too high on Pendlebury. He plays on. Treloar slams it on the boot. Controlled by Barker. He's really a ball magnet. Bolton taking a chance at goal. Clears it. Nice mark under pressure.
But the Magpies' big men are not pulling down many marks inside the 50, with most of the Magpies' scoring opportunities coming from shots on the run. Short with the ball. He slams that on the boot.
The bigger the shove, the bigger the love. Sends the Sharon on its way. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. He has the ball. Treloar onto the ball. He's kicked that straight into the confectionery stand, out on the full. Broad slams it on the boot. The ball spills to Gully. The spilled ball is collected. Prestia gets the tap. Bounces favourably for Nankervis. Has clearly been shopping at Clangers or Us. Short with a kick as he gets pulled down by Phillips. Holding the ball is the call. Thomas choosing to play on. Martin brought him down, holding the ball. A rushed kick. A big run to take that mark. Phillips with the kick. Adams marks. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Brown hand passes. Adams shoots for goal. Looks like he forgot to practice his kicking during the week. Richmond get the free kick as it goes out on the full. So well timed. He plays on. He's looking to add another. The Magpies fight 28. I would have expected him to nail that.
Broad. He's very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love. Nankervis gets onto the ball. Loston with the tap. Brown putting his head down as he runs in. He grabs it. Broad gets in for holding the ball.
Sends it on its way. The Gary going through his routine. Unfortunately, they mowed the grass very short tactically this week. Goes short with a hand pass. An easy interception for Cox. Morgan taking aim. 20 metres from home. Almost in the bag from this position, you would think. It looks like the Magpies have this one in the bag.
Morgan's got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game.
Howe gets it out of the congestion. Wow, what a hit. Reminiscent of young, lethal Lee Matthews. The hindposts should be cowering in fear. Floston knows he needs to hang on to them. Floston decisively. Oscar Elliott launches one towards goal. Asprey with the tap. Floston taps it. He soccers it. Out on the full. Free kick took the Tigers. Kicked in a flurry. Short pass. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Cox working like a bricklayer who gets paid by the row. Broad gets set to kick it back in. A nice running mark. DeGarrett taking aim. DeGarrett takes a shot at goal. The Magpies get a goal. That's his 5th goal. He'll be very happy with his game here. The Gary puts them further in front. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Nice bounce. Grundy hardly provided a challenge. He gets his hands on the footy. Takes the mark all by himself. Greenwald getting accustomed to kicking goals. Greenwald scores with a beautiful kick. Well, they nailed that badly needed goal. Can they shift momentum back in their favour? Well, the margin's large and the time is certainly against them. Nice torpedo, Treloar. Does well to keep it in play. Little time remaining. I'd put my house on the Magpies. Phillips kicks hard along the boundary line. Nice work from Treloar. Picked up under pressure. The ball has gone over the boundary line on the full. The Tigers were really taken to task. Well, I enjoyed the match, Richo. How about you?
The Magpies established their dominance early and never looked like losing.
The Magpies have beaten Richmond 66-31. Well, that's it. I'll let Richo say the goodbyes.
Well, thanks for having me. That's all we have time for. We'll see you next time.